welcome into the stream. Can't believe that. YouTube kicked me off. Alright, so started a new stream. Yeah, I guess they're just yeah. Let's see how long it takes for folks to come in here. If they come in here at all. Come on, you can do it. All right, we got a couple folks coming in, popping in here. I'll tell you guys what happened in a moment. Once we get, let's get 10 people in here. Hopefully, you guys. All right, Steven says, okay, I'm back. The Hustler says, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Hey, Steven, if you could, Jimmy says, we're back. Yes. All right. So I try to have a window on my laptop open of the live stream, so in case something happens, I can tell whether or not there's an issue. Well, when I went to look at the live stream, YouTube said, "Hey, we need to verify who you are." Well, the verification comes with two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication goes to my cell phone. My cell phone, which is where I'm doing the live stream from. It's YouTube's. Well, is it my fault or YouTube's fault that my stream crashed? I don't know. We might have to push on that one and equally accept blame, because if I had it up already before the stream started, then I wouldn't have gotten bumped. But if I didn't have to verify on my computer that I'm already on, and on Windows have Windows open with the information, then I wouldn't have had to do that either. So damn it. I thought it was over. No, Jeremy. No, Quentin. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, Quentin. My fault. Hey, yo. How you doing? How's your girl, man? Tell her I said hi. And your sister and your brother-in-law. Tell them I said what's up. Anyway, the Hustler. He's laughing. Man. Yo. That ain't my fault. It's not my fault. I mean, come on, YouTube. I'm using my phone to stream. Damn. It really, and as soon as it was like, we need to verify who you are, I'm like, no. And I tried to hurry up and get back over here as soon as possible, but no. All right, so Quentin suggests brining. Actually, that's a marinade. Marinating a turkey in the sorry, getting hot. In the Olive Garden Italian dressing, or yeah, and then cooking it. Grumpus says, "Well, I never." Sorry, Grumpus. Hey, new video. Time for new thumbs up, please and thank you. So sorry that I got kicked off of my own video by YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. So Quentin suggests brining or marinating a turkey in the Italian dressing. I usually just brine a turkey. Oh, I do have the turkeys in my pocket. I usually just brine my turkeys. I've talked about how I brine my turkeys. Grumpus said, dang, I like Dash twice in one night. Well, you got 2 thumbs. You got to give me 2 thumbs up, Grumpus. Don't you know how that works? Ask Steven. Steven will give me at least 2 thumbs up sometimes. Hopefully. Jimmy says, straight up original recipe brine is all I have time for. Jimmy, how many turkeys are you cooking this year so far? I have not. So far, I think so far, it's crazy. Actually, I need to start writing this down. Um, I have Mr. Richard. Mr. Richard told me what he wanted, and a coworker, she said she wants a turkey, beef ribs, and then 4 racks. I gotta look back at what Mr. Richard wanted, but so far 2 orders. Jimmy says 16, and that's the limit. Jeremy said I brine and brown sugar salt overnight, pat them dry, then season. I don't pat my turkeys dry. I don't. I want to say I don't see the reason. Hey Steven, I appreciate you. I don't pat mine dry because the whole thing is this: you want that adhesion of the seasonings. If you don't, if the turkey is not still has some moisture on it, if it's not still moist, then you're not going to. It's not going to. It's not going to season, but you're not going to. It's not going to work. What's crazy is I usually season and do everything in the house. I think I might do majority of everything in the garage this year. I can get the turkeys prepped out of the refrigerator, get them prepped in the garage and into the brine, all in the garage. Yeah. I think it helps the skin not get as rubbery. So for me to help the skin not get as rubbery, I I put butter on the skin to help it crisp up, and also try to run the smoker a little hotter. I feel or I find that when people are cooking turkeys, they tend to cook a turkey similarly to how they would be smoking anything else. But a turkey can stand to be smoked at like 300, 320 degrees, 325 maybe. And if I'm pressed for time or if I'm pushing my luck, I'll try to get it as hot as 350. But I I will keep the turkeys. I'll smoke the turkeys to help get the internal temperature up at about 275 to 300 on the beginning, on the front end, and then on the tail end, when I'm trying to crisp that skin up and I'm trying to finish the turkey, I'll try to increase the temperature to between 300 and 3 and a quarter. Yeah, if I absolutely have to. What up, Angela? How you doing? Angela has been taking naps lately at 9 o'clock on Wednesdays. She just said, yeah. Jeremy said I smoke at 300, then bumped to 350 for the last 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, that sounds about right. When you have one turkey, that's a lot easier. Junior says, well, 3 thumbs up tonight, and don't tell anybody. It's just my home name. Oh, I understand. I won't tell anyone. I smoke it around 325, 350, bump it up to 375 the last bit to get that skin toasty. Sure enough, missed all last week. Yes, indeed. Well, you are in great company. Quentin was like, "Oh, I'm going to take a nap." He took a nap right through the entirety of the show last week. Mr. Silver Bart says duck fat does crisp it up. Nice, but you got butter, salted butter to help with the flavor, or duck fat. I'm going to err on the side of butter is cheaper, and usually it's on sale. I won't say on sale. stale. It's usually on sale prior to Thanksgiving, so I won't say I have an easier time, but it is an easier time finding and or getting uh, butter. So Steven is pulling out all the stops tonight. Thoroughly appreciate it. If you if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Funny, Angela said butter is vegetarian friendly. Yep, as I'm slathering it on a turkey. Thinking about all the vegetarians for sure. So usually I use the timer that's on the screen to help with me, knowing when things are happening. But we are a half an hour in, and it only shows 11 minutes on the live stream. So, goodness gracious. But hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody had good weeks. Definitely, yeah. Let's see. Jeremy said I've done the smoke then finish in a deep fryer. That is pretty good, but way more money and time. Yeah. Angela said that's how your kids do vegetarian. Sure enough, they don't do vegetarian. It's funny. Your cousin, Angela, the one who had a birthday today. She, um, I made some lamb last night and potatoes because she's like, oh, I said I was gonna make some lamb. I said I was gonna make the lamb, and I said maybe I'll do some, meat and potatoes. She's like mashed potatoes. Yep. She's like okay. And she wanted me to cook, or not cook, but wanted me to get some carrots. She's like, but they gotta be baby carrots. I'm like, all right, no problem. So yesterday I got some mashed potatoes and the baby carrots. She tore them up. That's all that matters sometimes. Making sure they eat properly. Steven says, okay, well, back being normal. Yes, indeed. Hustle said, thinking of smoking some breast this year along with my prime rib. But I need to find a way to get the sugar crust like Honey Bake. Honey Bake has a sugar crust on the turkey breast. Can't say I've ever ordered a turkey breast from Honey Bake Ham. I mean, if you are trying to get a candy crust on your like a ham, all that is like just like a brown sugar syrup type thing. That you just have to keep brushing on, brushing on, brushing on. You know who actually made a decent glaze for a ham that you probably could put on a turkey? Ricer from Debroke Barbecue of Wisconsin. If I remember correctly, last year or maybe 2 years ago now, he did a like a twice smoked or a double smoked ham, and the glaze that he used was fantastic. Also, someone else who I believe has a double smoked ham is Johnny from View to a Grill. I'm pretty sure he has a double smoked ham. I can't remember if Alton has one, but yeah. You doing smoked cabbage for Thanksgiving? Jeremy, I won't say I don't do much of anything. Let's see. Have you heard from your brother yet? Hey. Cabbage steaks, maybe lentil loaf. Okay. Edamame and brown rice or quinoa, flaxseed for the dinner late last night. Nice. Just Silver Bart said I was food shopping last week in HEB. What are they selling beef as prime wasn't even choice. Beef packers must be playing games, yeah? Have Dash make one for you. No. What up, Chachi? How you doing this evening? I don't want no. I'm not for it this week, Chachi. Just Just let it go. I'm heading you off at the pass. Dave, what's up? He says, well, nothing crazy this week, but I did smoke some chicken and brats today. What's up? I like I said, I smoked some lamb yesterday for my website. I knew I had to take some updated pictures of lamb for my website, and that lamb was phenomenal. It's so good every time, every time. Is that him calling you? Yeah. All right. Can you hurry back? Your sister wants to sing and do cake. You heard me? Yeah, I heard. I know, Chachi. Um, Grumpus said earlier we can. What is it? Oh, reserve champions. Reserve champions. Yeah. Angela said when I did eat meat, brats were so good, but what's in them? The stuff that they pick up off the floor before they make scrapple. That's what's in bratwurst. They're just sausage, but they're seasoned sausage. Seriously, Chachi? No. We can't root for the D-bags. Not at all. But I know where you're coming from. I know where you're coming from. Because I feel the same way. You root for the team that beat your team. I get it, but no, not at all. Jeremy said, I have a salmon fillet, chicken breast, and half pork belly to do tomorrow. Nice. Sean said, brats are made from goodness. And then he said, what up, what up? How you doing, Sean? Excuse me. Goodness. Kermis is Texas all the way. I don't know. I might boycott the game that starts on the series that starts on Friday. I don't even want to mention it. I don't even want to mention it. I don't even want to talk about it. I will never root for. Yeah. Well, tell us how you really feel. Mr. Iowa Hawks, what's up? How you doing? Jeremy says, for brisket? For brisket, what about brisket? I hope Victor's doing okay. Haven't seen him in a minute. So, Steven, I heard from Victor today. He said that he is still sick. He said his nurse, or I guess he had a nurse today, and his nurse gave him a COVID test, and it's not COVID. He said it's just like the flu or something. But he is hoping to be able to be on a live stream next week. But he did send me a text message. And he can't just say, hey, I'm sick. He sent me the whole diatribe of what's going on. He cannot. Brevity and Victor, two things that don't go together. Texas all the way. I was saying brisket. No, yeah, I mean Texas brisket. That's about it. Other than that, yeah. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'm a firm believer of rooting against the team that beat your team. So, there's no way I can root for the D-bags. I mean, especially because they're D-bags. Ugh, D-bags. Grumman says pulling for the two Texas teams was like picking your favorite child. No. You have a favorite. I have three favorite children. I have my favorite oldest son. I have my favorite younger son. And then I have my favorite daughter. Boom. Easy. Steven says, well, that's Victor for you. Yes, indeed. Like I said, he sent me a whole like 2 messages telling me that he was still sick. Hojo, what's going on? Angela says, Chat GBT, rewrite this for consciousness and clarity. Insert story. mm. So, Angela, so Victor is sick. Last week he's like, oh, I got a cold or flu or whatever. Hey, I'm not gonna be able to join the live stream, and I was like, oh no, okay. So this week I got a text message from Victor, and Victor says, hey, I'm still sick. Um, sorry I won't be able to join the live stream. Yeah, all right. Aaron says, yo, Dash, how did you figure out your minimums for catering jobs? So if the food costs this amount, and well, you said how do you figure out your minimums for catering jobs? Basically, if someone tells me how many people they're having, I just kind of had to go from, let's say experience, but I figured out that for the most part, let's say I have 25 people. Oh, all right, you have an event for 25 people. You figure half a pound of protein per person, and then I'll factor in a 25% overage. So because I've done the math on that so many times, it's like 15 pounds, 15 or 17 pounds. Shoot, 25 times. Alexa, what's 25? So what's 12.5? Oh, shoot. Alexa, what's 12.5 times 1.25? I think it's 17 and a half. Oh, 15. So let's say you're having a party for 25 people. Okay. You take 25 and you divide it in half. 25 and a half is 12.5. You take the 12.5 and you multiply it by 1.25%, which is 125%. Okay. When you multiply it by 1.25%, you get a little over 15 pounds. So 16 pounds, I usually round down to 15, and I say, hey, for 25 people, I would recommend at least 5 pounds of pork, 5 pounds of brisket, 5 pounds of brisket, and 5 pounds of chicken. Hey, your brother went to go get your brother. You want to sing happy birthday? You see your candles over there? Got you some wiggly candles. Almost got you sparklers, but I figured that was a fire hazard. So I didn't get you that. Did you want to come say hi so everyone can say happy birthday to you? Hi. You want to tell them what today is?
My birthday.
You want to speak up and act like you excited about it or something?
It's my birthday.
What birthday?
My 12th.
Okay, so can you be excited? Like, hey, can you all wish me a happy 12th birthday?
Thank you.
No, it's can you?
Just say it.
Well,
Saying thank you.
We're gonna get there. All right, so corrections officer says salute fellow grill pitmasters. Don't forget to finish weight. Yes. Angela says happy birthday, little cousin. Mrs. Silver Bart says happy birthday. Jimmy says happy birthday, number 3. Grumpus says happy birthday. Jeremy says happy birthday, baby girl. Chacha said happy birthday. Steven said happy birthday. So Steven's daughter's birthday is today too. She turns 17 though. You do not want to be 17, trust me.
Why not?
Because that is just rusting your life. Listen to me. He just stay a child and in a child's place as long as possible. Adulthood and adulting is not what you want to do. I know you think is what you want to do, but any and every adult in this whole live stream will tell you that your dad is telling you the truth. Stay a child and in a child's space for as long as possible. Understand? Except though you gotta move out. You're not staying here forever and ever. All right. Quentin says happy birthday. Hustlers say happy birthday, young lady. Enjoy it. It goes fast. Number 3, don't look a day over 11. You get it? Corrections officer says I can't wait to obtain my offset. Nice. Angela was laughing at a day over 11, huh?
I have a joke.
Okay, what's the joke?
Okay, so basically,
She has a joke.
imagine I'm holding a pear.
pear.
Yes,
Like,
pear, like the fruit.
okay.
Um,
Imagine she's holding a pear.
like the fruit.
Like the fruit.
And I say don't diss a mango, don't diss a pineapple, and don't disappear.
Aha! I get it.
I got
Don't
that from
disappear.
Mr. Clark.
All right, so hold on. She says, Silver Bart says, I'm in my 60s and I want to be 17. Groma says, don't rush rent. Yes. Jimmy says, preach. Angela says, adulting sucks. Have you used one before? Uriel says, happy birthday. Time to celebrate another year on this earth. Yes. Sorry, just asked me to do some ribs after I finished the cook. I figured I only made about $5 an hour. So I figured if I cooked like 8 racks, I could have made like $30 an hour. So this is the thing. Uh Aaron, you don't in barbecue, you don't get paid by the hour unless you're cooking a lot of food. Or you're actually cooking by the hour or catering a huge event. In catering and with food, you are really just getting your money back for the food and then some. So you have to make it advantageous to yourself to make some money by, just like you said, cooking some extra, so you can dollar cost average the cost of your fires down in order to boost your profits up. Hopefully that makes sense. So if you take a rack of ribs or a pack of ribs, let's say you get 3 racks of ribs and they cost you $30, and you sell them for $25 a piece, right? So you're making $45 for selling those 3 racks of ribs, but it takes you 6 hours to smoke those 3 racks of ribs. Yes, you're not making very much money. So you would indeed definitely need to, you know, make it worth your while. Basically, a backyard griller. Grilling and chilling with Mojo. Mojo, how you doing? He says, hello, sir. Jeremy says, is it true offset or reverse flow correction? I mean, if it was an offset and he said offset, then it should be offset. If it were reverse flow, then that's a little bit different. Gotta take that off. Sean. So I know that I was gonna be getting up, hopefully in a moment, and I don't have a shirt on, so I didn't want anything to be, broadcast, if you will. So I figured let's just take that off. I'm on a Verso, but probably will settle for a true offset. Setting my cushion at 4 stacks. Yeah. Purposes visit barbecue joints in your area to see what they charge per pound. Match or undercut slightly. You don't have the overhead they do. Alright, so yeah, I was thinking that I need to set a minimum order quantity so that I can at least make some money. So the making of money in the beginning is not going to be existent. Let me say that again. The making of money in the beginning is not going to be a thing. It's just not. If you think that you're going to be making money in the beginning, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. You have to be okay with the fact that you're going to be cooking basically in essence for free. So the way I'm gonna say it is, you are going to be cooking to sustain your business, not to pay yourself in the beginning. In the beginning, there will be sweat equity, for real. A lot of people say offset, turns out slow. That's why. Nah, most people, I won't say most people. Sean said just got my first lower to do a build this summer. Nice. This summer? What are you waiting for? Man, shoot. Chachi says, where's Quentin? He's here. He's around. Jeremy says, Rice, I love the emoji for that thing. Took off the waist. It was a water toy, yeah. Celtics playing. I'm here, though. Barbecue, you definitely have a strong platform. What would you suggest for me to obtain an offset from my arsenal? I cook for therapy. It helps with PTSD treatment from the VA. So, I won't say I don't have a recommendation, but what I would suggest or what I would see is what smoker manufacturers are in your area. Like, where do you live, sir? Oh, the winter. Okay. All right. I'm about to say, you waiting all the way until next year. Woo, buddy. Chachi says, oh, he's talking about Quentin. Yeah, I thought you were talking about me, talking about I'm always hiding. Big as I am, ain't no way I'm hiding anywhere. Why?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know how. That's why I stopped you, because you just talking. Go pee or do whatever you got to do since you just had to run home. Can you go get your sisters and her cake so we can sing her happy birthday?
Where's her cake?
Just go get your sister and tell her.
To get the cake.
No, I told you to go get your sister and her cake. She knows what the cake is.
Okay.
She knows what the cake is. Just go get your sister. Nope.
You have
Get your sister.
Okay. Can I go, sweetie?
No. Chicago. Why you say unfortunately? How many people are you cooking for? I swear I said no. Go up there. Dang it. Hard head. I see. Yes. It's up there. There it is. So I'm starting to develop a little bit of a collection of things behind me there. So this is that's the candle from that charity event. And at some point we'll talk about that card right there. It was a skill shot type thing. Let's stop putting this business out there. Yeah. VA PTSD, any possibility of offset prescription for the yeah, we're gonna try. Not many offsets in the Midwest. I know I'm willing to pay for shipping. Might make the haul in the South up chain offset. Nice. Yeah. Grumpus is always funny. I won't say never not funny, but he's always funny. Uriel says, do you have a guide on how to start making money selling barbecue? I do not. What is it? Yeah. Why couldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Huh? It's fine. It don't non-stick. I mean, it's clean. So no, I don't have a guide per se, like a specific way. Susie says, "Yay! Glad I checked back." Well, Susie, you know we've been talking for 30. I've been talking again for another 35 minutes. Unfortunately, when I went to do what I needed to do with my account, happy birthday! She's so grumpy. Now she gonna give me a sly look. She's so grumpy. Look, show me again. She's so grumpy. Oh, you can't see her. There she is. She's so grumpy. Really? With the knife? No, we don't use that knife. All right, y'all. Can you come and be a part? You? Can you come and be a part? We're gonna sing happy birthday.
Where's Mommy?
She's not feeling well.
Oh.
I know, that's what I said too. Oh. Let there be. So you're gonna get the get one of the like the second knife in. Yes, one of those. Yeah, and camera food.
Hi guys.
Yeah. Everybody. Oh my gosh, they're actually kind of. Well, kind of.
Mine broke.
They're not. No, come on. Just put them on
You
top.
haven't seen what I did? Dang. Mine's kind of
pretty cold. Yeah, right? It's ice cream cake.
it's kind of slim. Flimsy. What I want to be, y'all.
Alright. Come on, hurry up.
I can't get mine.
Dude, put it on the top.
Oh,
Gosh.
I heard it.
Alright, no names, please. Let me remind you.
Happy birthday.
Not yet.
to sister.
Number 3. Gosh. Alright.
I
I did. Look at that. Boom.
It's a little crazy.
Alright, yes, indeed.
Sitting fashion.
Dude. I mean, seriously? No.
I just tell.
Oh, for real? So
Yeah.
you just put 2 and 2? Oh, I said,
Oh my god.
yes, that's me. That's me. Is this back safe to eat?
Yes. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear number 3. Happy birthday to you. Can you get them all?
Yeah.
Yay!
Alright. Ice cream cake.
I don't know if you.
Alright, can you get plates, please? Can we get 4 plates? You want me to cut it or you want to cut it? You want to cut it? Woo! Hopefully it's set off the smoke detector. Alright, let's see here. No football recruits here. Somebody said something about football recruits. Concussion protocol. For you? Who would be fine? Are you? Use your right hand. You the one that wanted to cut the cake. I said I was gonna cut it.
Yeah, you're gonna cut straight
Here,
through
give
it.
everyone a cookie. Seriously.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
goodness.
told you.
Just put. I was gonna say you need the first one.
Yeah, no, just take that with you. Just take it with you. Oh my god.
Can we stop playing?
Just take it.
Alright.
There's no way.
You can do it.
You don't want the cookie?
Or no, I'll put the cookie on with that. Thank you.
Sorry, I'll get the rest of it in a second. Here you go. Just wait a second.
My bad.
You don't want the cookie? Yo, really?
I just don't like frosting.
I'm happy with it.
What's
Alright.
that?
You ready for this piece?
Mm-hmm.
You get the first piece.
Yay.
I'll tear up some more, you know. Whatever. Ice cream. Give me a bit of
Thank you.
You're welcome.
step in the name. Oh. Can we sing songs?
No.
You sure we can't sing songs? Like, if it's not their song?
Yes.
Okay. I thought, like, you just couldn't play anything that was theirs, but you can take their lyrics. You know?
Still plagiarism.
Actions, copyright,
Yeah.
But
I meant to take any lyrics, but.
all right, I'm gonna take this end piece, little girl.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
like her?
Oh, my.
You like her? Sure. Go ahead.
I'll give you mine. It's your birthday.
All right. Okay. Seriously?
Thank you, Sydney.
Go upstairs.
What?
No. What?
I'm sorry.
All right.
Let's save the rest of mine for later.
What? Go upstairs. Your mom.
You said it a million times,
All right. Thanks for joining us. Can you put that back in the box and take it back upstairs? Woo! I'll catch up on the comments in a moment. Woo! As I eat my ice cream cake.
Thank you.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna try to catch up on the comments. Oh, holy cow. Correction officer says he's been blessed from retired early from working in the Sous for humans as a criminal animal trainer. All right. We're gonna place here. Call cotton gin smokers. Look at them. Government says seriously. If it helps, why not see if you can help with funding? Not trying to make light of your situation. Oh. Susie says she's gonna rewatch. Thanks. Susie says, "Come join us. Happy birthday!" Damn. Yeah. So my oldest is 17, middle son is 16, and my daughter just turned 12 today. So no football. Concussion words. Look, this guy says, "May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you." Oh, so Grumpus, I am not a Baltimorean at all. I live here. I am a Philadelphian. It's right and true. Angela says 3 Baltimoreans and a dude from Philly. I'll take that. I'm not a music teacher. That wasn't on cue at all. Thanks. It's all right. Carberry says, I see the 5 mil nitro use the same ones. Hell yeah. They are my glove of choice, and I use them for customer cooks as well as my own cooks here for my family. I use gloves all the time. This is passing my plate. Edge, inside piece. None of that edge crap. That's the best part. It is ice cream cake, Shachi. He's actually getting ready to cut his hair tomorrow. Well, this is a funny thing. I had hair like that when I was his age. He said he thought he was the coolest pilgrim in the village. He's actually cutting his hair tomorrow. Hopefully. Hey, Dash and Tate Testers, plus all in the chat. Laura, what's up? Laura, I pointed you out on your comment on Facebook to Taste Tester number 3. I just said she's always keeping track of when I'm yawning. And now that you're here, and I said the Y word, you know what's coming. Yes, indeed, definitely. Corrections officer says I have 2 strong young warriors. Still trying to catch up. Hope it gets better soon. Oh, my extra sincere prayers. My 10-year-old granddaughter was diagnosed with leukemia 2 weeks ago. My wife and I are with the faith and know God is going to get us through this. Wow. Hugs and prayers, Laura says. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh. Yes, Laura, I did. She said, did you? She's such a sweetie. That's because she's a sweetie on the internet. What you see, what I post. Laura, do not say it again. Laura says the Y word. Laura says daddy's little girl. Ah. Nope. She gravitates to my wife like white on rice. Hudson said just did 2 briskets for free on my Traeger. One on my stick burner. Now they're calling me the brisket whisperer. Now I feel more confident about my cooking. Time to start charging. Yes, indeed. Definitely. If people are willing to pay, then charge the money. But in the beginning, man, I hate to be, like I said, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're not going to make very much money until you start cooking a lot. Taste tester number 3 is a sweetheart. Sure is. Angela said, okay, brisket whisperer, you need to change your name. All children share our passion for grilling. My 12-year-old son is a gamer, and his Room looks like an airport control tower. That's all he's interested in. Has excellent grades though. Nice. Tea, Angela. Tea. Taste tester number 2 is making tea. Laura says she's gonna ask for coffee. I mean, you know, I have a French press. I can hook you up, Laura. Did we do the birthday shot? It's not my birthday. But I did take a shot prior to the start of the pour. Chachi says shot.
That's smart. You took the fat to cook the onion.
It's not just in the fat, so I let it sit for hours. That's gonna be the
Here. Oh God. Chocolate milk shot. I'd rather take a shot of liquor. Woo. Woo. That's funny. Sounds like a freezer shot. No way, Jose. I want to save that, Jimmy. I want to save that. Correction officer, what is your name, sir? So I can, you know, I don't want to have to keep calling you the CO. All right, let's see. Morgan, Hampton, Virginia, Union, or Howard. Where are you sending them? You know, it's funny. My wife is a graduate of Lincoln. So, taste tester number 1 was looking at a college called Fisk. Fisk? Yeah, he's not paying attention. But he was looking at Fisk, which is in like Tennessee somewhere.
Yes, he was looking at this.
Yeah. And then taste tester number 1 was looking at Howard, or taste tester number 2 was looking at Howard. But it would be nice if we could get both of them into Lincoln.
All I'm getting is Lincoln, but like I wouldn't go.
That's the thing.
You want me to go?
Why not?
Because I'm gonna get scholarships to different schools. I could get a full ride if I went to a PWI, but I don't want to do that. But now I'm thinking Howard, Bowie, and DSU.
Who?
Delaware State University.
Oh.
And then
You got ice cream cut. Yeah, ice cream cake. Yes, indeed. 5-0. Just getting out there to taste the waters, brisket, char tip, etc. Seems pretty good. Feedback. Everyone tells, yeah, you know, that's good. You need to be hard on yourself, hustler. Getting that pilot, like you're trying to get the CO2 high. How was it? You liked it? Well, I'm glad. Colon 5-0. YBSU is not in there. Yes, Ice Cream Creek Fisk is awesome. Check out Lane College too. Okay. Laura, doing great. Thanks for asking. Oh yeah, Fisk is a good school. Never heard of Fisk until we went to this college fair last year at Morgan. But then again, you know, I'm so uncultured, uneducated myself. CO says St. Xavier has a great pre-med program for them. Actually, one would be, so test number 2 is in a medical, it's in a nursing program, an EMT program. Hey, good night. Happy birthday. All right. Hey, good night. How many times have I said happy birthday to you? Has it been like 12 times, if you think? You don't know? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
what?
Good night. Go to bed. Take your glasses off. Take, clothes off. Go to bed. Go brush your teeth after eating the ice cream cake. Happy birthday.
Why'd you lie to me?
I didn't lie to you. You didn't have to stop. You said, "Can you go?" I said, "Yes, you can." I'm talking to you because I'm telling you happy birthday. Happy birthday! She said, "Can I go for real time?" Yeah, go ahead. She did. Texas number 2 is all humility. Yeah, tell the knocker you don't want to let me crap. Yeah. Yo, this cake is actually pretty darn good. Mm. And it's like I also have like 7, 8 years on. No, 6 or 7 years on you. So she's a little different. CEO said be sure to look at whether the schools are privately funded or land grant. Langston University is in Oklahoma. It's a good HBCU too. That's too far away, dog. Too far away. I would say theoretically, I would like to be within a 6-hour drive, maybe. So Fisk might be on the outskirts of where they should go. He's over there making something. Oh, so I made the lamb. I told you the lamb. So use the lamb with some pasta and put some bacon in it and some onions. He's over there like Chef Boyardee. If you haven't already, please. Oh, Jimmy says if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. It helps him feel better about doing the live streams. It helps the channel, and it doesn't cost you a thing. Yes, it also helps these videos, Jimmy. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. CEO said today I was notified my loans were forgiven thanks to Biden and Harris. Nice. That's what's up. This man drives to Florida like it's around the corner, and now he's saying something is too far. See, but that's different because if I'm driving to a school, that means I'm gonna have to be down and back possibly in the same day. So I'm thinking about making sure or trying to make sure that I can get down there to wherever I need to be and back in an emergency situation within 5 to 6 hours. So going to Florida, I know, is a one-way trip. So that's why I do that. I know that I have a place to stay in Florida that doesn't cost me anything. So I am okay with driving to Florida. But if I'm going to a college dorm, I mean, can you see me sneaking into a hotel? I mean, sneaking into a dorm? Quentin, this is very true. No, I explained why. I went to school 12 hours away. I was fine. Yeah, sure, you were fine. You also went to school 12 hours away in a different time. And that's 12 hours away your mother drove. It ain't taking me 12 hours to get down there. Your mother drove like molasses. You know as well as I do. I'd probably be where your school was? 10. From here? 10. Shoot. It ain't taking me 12 hours. Yeah. Was Cheney number 1 or was Lincoln number 1? I'm not sure about that. if it was Cheney. I mean, that would be nice, but Cheney being a Pennsylvania school, I'd have to pay extra money for it. At least with Lincoln, because your cousin is alumni, might be able to get a break or a discount. Mm-mm. Lars says, "Am I gonna lick the plate?" No, I'm gonna scrape the plate with my fork. Though I'm not gonna lick it. I'm on camera. um. CO said both Fisk and Lane are good schools and small. They will receive an awesome education with small classes too. They won't get lost in traffic. So that's the thing that we like for Tissos number one. I feel like that would be beneficial for him, but I'm not sure if Fisk has the program or a program that he is particularly interested in. Chachi said, "Yes, it will, but all the times I'd have to stop and charge." You do realize I own more than just that electric vehicle, right? CO says, "Cheney is the oldest. Did not know that. I would like to see you drive it. Even took my friends." You stole. Nah, Angela, you know me. I'm a beat feet. I sure will check my Instagram. No problem. He sliced off and yep. FAMU is a nice and small. I got connections at VSU. Oh, okay. Virginia's still out of state though. But still, we melt ice cream, right? No. It's not. It's not actually. It's not that bad. So, shoot. I say that now. So that was the last piece. Um. Mm-mm-mm.
Bro, can you chew any louder? Any louder? I'm already hungry. Just chew louder. So I can taste it while you chew as well.
No, you're supposed to say, "Hey." You're supposed to say that sounds delicious.
No, it doesn't sound delicious. I can taste it. I know it's delicious. At this point.
No, I'm not licking it. Oh wait, here, Laura. This is just for you. See, the problem with licking the plate. Look at the fork, right? And then I'm gonna hold the plate just so. So I gotta hold the beer down because. Then not trying to get ice cream in my beard. Robert, the cake was good. It was delicious, fantastic. Both your scholars will learn the greatest fraternity that respect women and absolutely observe Alpha Phi Alpha and seek membership. Oh boy. Oh man. Had I gone to school, I probably would have been a Q. I just would have probably. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't. I didn't think I was pretty enough to be an alpha, and I mean, not for nothing. Maybe. But I mean, just I didn't know the nuke life was for them or not. Jimmy said it ain't so. Oh, he's talking about my sugar. He's talking about my sugar. The Mach E is better than the Y. Yeah, hold on, let's see. I'm really thinking Model Y in the next month or so. What? Hustler? No. I don't know. I'm kind of biased. I have a Volkswagen ID4. I love my ID4. But the Model Y, there are there are definitely pluses, pros and cons. Excuse me. Listen, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. I didn't really realize, but we are in the second hour, so we can kind of talk about any and everything that you care to. Laura says, "Look at you." Da, da, da. This is ill. Robert says I'm a diabetic. That's a sugar high for me. Yeah, I am too. I just I kind of roll with it. I won't say deal with it. I will excuse me, take a little extra insulin in the morning. I guess. I my blood sugar is I don't say almost always, but it's I err on the side of high and not low. But I kind of just deal with it. I am. I mean, it's my daughter's birthday. Gotta have some ice cream cake with her. That's what she wanted. Some ice cream cake. Then we're gonna have ice cream cake. You know, diabetes be damned. Talking about the Dash Offspring for about an hour now. Turkey brands. Oh, some Mrs. Silver Bart. Holy cow. Way to circle it back. All right. So I started talking about this, and I'm so sorry. This is where I got cut off. Yes. Today is her birthday, Laura. She is in bed though. Well, she freaking better be in bed. I gotta get her up in the morning. But turkey brands. I started saying, Mr. Silverbart, that I purchase my turkeys as economically feasible as I can. There's a supermarket not too far from me. That market last year had turkeys for like 60 cents a pound. I bought as many turkeys as I could for that 60 cents a pound. The problem was those turkeys were like 20 pounds and up. It's like 20 to 22 pound turkeys. So I went and talked to the meat manager there at the store, and I'm like, yo, I need any and all 14, 13, and 15 pound birds. He's like, okay, I got you. I'll start putting them away. I'll put them away. So he started putting them away for me. He would call me and let me know, hey, I got another one or two, and I would go in and get them. But I said I want to get 16 turkeys last year. I think I got my 16, but I try to get them as, and like I said, as cheap as possible because I got to make as much money on them as I can. And so the ones that I didn't get from this was a giant, I got from Sam's and or Costco. Sam's actually, I think Sam's had the worst price out of all of the stores I shopped at. Shoppers had some for a discount, but you had to spend X number of dollars in the store in order to purchase. But Giant didn't. Giant was like, "Yo, we're selling turkeys for 59 cents a pound. Get your turkey for 59 cents a pound." So I went in there and got my turkeys for 59 cents a pound. So I was paying like $5 or $6 for a turkey. Like if I spent $10 on a turkey, that was too much. But those turkeys took up a lot of time. So think about it like this, acquiring the turkeys, brining the turkey, seasoning the turkey, smoking the turkey. Those are all things that took quite a bit of time. So, I won't say I didn't feel bad. Also said, I'm just tired of buying gas. Cost me $100 a week here in LA. We're about $5.59 a gallon right now. Sick of it. I take an electric scooter at this point. Yeah. So, Hustler, you have to be careful because if you are looking into Tesla per se, Tesla is going to charge you a premium for charging during certain hours. Are you contemplating charging at home? Do you have the ability to create or install a charger at home? Or will you be using the public infrastructure? Because that is a big thing to think about. Mr. Silver Bart said, is any brand better than the other? I haven't found that. But the brands where I am could be different from the brands where you are. In my area, we have Turkey Hill, we have Purdue, we have Turkey Hill, Purdue. There's like 3 or 4. But for the most part, I believe. Why can't I think of the name of these brands of turkeys? But I'm pretty sure Turkey Hill and Purdue are of the ones that I see most commonly. Um, Angela said, look at the mileage per charge on Maki, California. Route 1, extended battery versus the Model Y. I'm starting to like the Maki. I test drove the GT version and I had a blast, Aaron says. Yes. Angela says, you all also still get the rebate with Ford and not with Tesla. So there's that. What she's referring to is the federal tax credit. Um, Tesla has produced so many vehicles that they are no longer getting / or receiving the federal tax credit to reduce your tax liability versus Ford because they have not sold enough vehicles to hit that criteria or that threshold that you will still be getting that that rebate. Da-da-da. What I want to know is how are they doing when it's 30 degrees Celsius in the winter? So, Laura, I can tell you from experience, under 40 degrees, the batteries are bad. I won't say bad, but the battery does not hold as much charge, and because of the fact that it's 100% electric, you are using the battery, the big battery pack, to like run heat and other things like that, which reduces your range. So yeah. Quentin says, what? They still qualify for the rebate. Ford does not. What is the Tesla slander I just walked into? Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but I thought she was referring to the federal tax credit, but maybe not. Let's see if Angela replies and says what she's talking about. I think Teslas are getting a rebate. It's on their website. Hey, an alarm in the morning? Fords don't qualify for the full 7,500. Ooh. Just return, no offense. Any of the NPHC family. Just joking. NPHC. Barbecue. The important thing for you and your kids is those books are hard. And hit those books hard and graduate. Yeah, man. Listen, I am I'm not opposed to school, but I did not go to college. Um, I know that it's not for everyone. I know when I was graduating high school, it was not for me. I ended up going to a trade school. I went to a computer trade school, and I don't say I did okay. I'm doing okay. You can always be doing better, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm doing okay. I landed on my feet, if you will. I do something that I like, and it's not even necessarily that I do something that I like. I like the people I work with, which is something that is underrated. I definitely like the people I work with. Laura's going to get coffee or go pee, one of the two. CEO says trades are awesome. Trade schools are needed more now than ever. Yes, indeed. So one of those things, or one of the things that I've been, I was contemplating, but just in a fallback type of situation, I would love to get a CDL and just have the ability to be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna start driving a truck because, man, I love you guys who have been around for a while. You're like, what? You went to Florida on on Friday and was back home on Sunday? Yep. Yep. Hmm. Quentin says, I will say the best thing about the Mustang EV is that it does get the estimated range indicated versus the Tesla. Way too many comparison videos show Tesla are like 30 to 50 miles off on a road trip, not Fords. Let me drive that Ford. I'm sure I would. It would. You know, it would be different. I don't know, but Quentin, it could be one of those things where it's how you're driving the Ford versus how you're driving the Tesla. Richard said, "Have you any opportunity to smoke duck for a catering event?" Not for a catering event because that's not something I offer. I have smoked duck before, and yeah, it left a lot to be desired. Um, Not that you can't or won't have a call or chance to smoke duck for a catering event, but the likelihood, in my opinion, was far and few between. Um, yeah, literally scratching my head. Tried to smoke duck, and the problem with duck is it's very fatty, and the skin has to be crisped up really well. And in order to do that, you need a decent amount of heat. But Tesla is still king. The price is better. That the network is undefeated when road tripping as well as charge times. Yeah, that's a. I want to say it's a. Yeah, it's there. It just takes some planning, Quentin. All these people want to tout Tesla on their charging network, and I can't take anything away from it. But here's the thing: Tesla has a 10-year head start. Had a 10-year head start on Electrify America, on EVgo, on ChargePoint, on all of these other, you know, um, commercial or destination chargers. So Quentin said, I'm still up in the air if I want to get a Mustang next month because I know they will be slashing prices to move them off lots due to overstock. You know what, Quentin? I would honestly say look into a Polestar. You might enjoy that one. CEO said, "How long do you smoke your turkeys on the grill? What temperature did you stay at?" So I don't cook turkeys for a specific time. I don't. I cook them until they hit a specific temperature. However long that takes, and this is one of those things because we grew up and we're like, oh, you put it in the oven for this particular temperature and for this particular amount of minutes. Smoking on a grill or a smoker does not, or cooking on a grill and or a smoker does not yield the same exact science, if you will, because of the fluctuations in the temperature. And I'm sorry, because of the fluctuations in the temperature, that turkey could take an extra hour or it could take 30 minutes less, depending on how high or low you have the temperature. CO, I said earlier that I like to smoke my turkeys for the first few hours at about 275, 300 degrees. And then once they get the direct desired color that I want, I will kind of loosely tint them in foil and then turn the heat up to usually like 300, 3 1/4 to help them finish faster. Uh, Aaron says the whole road trip thing is funny to me. I wouldn't plan to drive a vehicle that I'd be buying or own on the road trip. See, now that to me, Aaron, is ridiculous. You're paying a car note already for a vehicle. So you 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 are trying to save the mileage on your vehicle that you're paying for by paying extra money for a rented vehicle. I never understood that. Never, ever, ever. I am one that drives my vehicles, and I'm gonna put every mile. That's crazy. oh, I'm going to not put miles on this car so that I can save those miles for the next person that purchases it. Nah, bruh. I'm gonna put each one of those miles on that car. On my EV that I've had my car now for a year and 3 months. I have 46,000 miles on, almost 47,000 miles on my car. And I will probably have 50,000 miles on my car in 2 years. Oh, well, excuse me, before the end of the year, which would be like 18 months. 50,000 miles. And yo, I would put more miles on it if I could. Like I would look for places to drive in my EV on purpose because I drive my car for free. Free. I'm gonna put every single mile I can on that car while I'm getting to charge that thing for free. Da, da, da. CO said if possible, check out John Henry Barbecue in Texas. He's truly a grill master. CO says I'm going to experiment with the turkey on a Kamado next month. So I am not well. There's certain things I like on my big green egg more so than I do than others. Lamb on the big green egg. Oh my gosh, that is my go-to. If I'm cooking lamb, I'm cooking it on the big green egg. But a turkey, I would probably use my original, my number one drum, or I don't even want to say I would put it on the Traeger. I mean, on the Weber kettle. It could be done, but nah, I got a smoker for that. Um, Aaron says my biggest issue with Tesla is that there are too many of them in my area. Yeah, that's Quentin says too many is a good thing. That means it works as it should. Not necessarily, Quentin. It probably works for those people who don't drive them enough or don't have problems. But the people who do have problems are out there, and I think the people who have problems are masked by the fact that there is oversaturation. So if there were 100 of them and 20 people had problems, then yes, all right, you would probably hear about it. But because there are 1,000 of them and 20 people still have problems, that doesn't take away from the number of people that have problems. It's just diluted. The problems are diluted. Aaron says not the miles, but the damage, and we don't road trip that often. What damage? What damage are you putting on the car? Like that you're driving on the highway. You do more damage driving in the city. I never, oh my, I never, ever. But I am a person, I drive my car, I drive my vehicles. My 2012 Volkswagen Passat, I purchased it with 65,000 miles on it, or roughly, oh gosh, I think it's been 5 years now. Five? No. 2003. Oh, it's been 6 years, maybe even 7. Anyway, I have 184,000 miles on that car. And I haven't been driving it nearly as much as I did for the past year because I've had my EV. My wife's van. We purchased her van brand new in 2017. We purchased it, or was it 2017? Hers is a 2017, and we purchased it like January of 2017. Her vehicle has 131,000 miles on it, and my EV, my ID4, I purchased it in June of last year, June 28th, 2022. I have 46, almost 47,000 miles on that car. I drive. And I won't say I don't go anywhere, but I mean, my mother-in-law lives in Florida now, so we drive to and from Florida probably 4, maybe 5 times a year. And between my wife's van and my EV, they get the brunt of those trips. My wife doesn't like my Passat, so I drive my Passat in and around Baltimore. And or when I need to go on trips that, there's like she needs the EV for something, and I'll take my Passat. Like, it's easy. When my wife drives my EV to work, I drive my Passat. But I take turns between, like, I might do drive my Passat 2 days. For every one, I'll drive her van. The Passat, because I didn't mention my Passat is a diesel. It's a TDI, it gets better fuel economy than my wife's van does. So no brainer for me to drive the Passat, the TDI around town. Again, no brainer. Gets better, way better fuel economy. Marlon, what's up, man? I saw you there. I just didn't get a chance to say anything. CO says I'm going to have a hitch on my Suburban to haul my offset. Bruh, I have a hitch on my Passat. I have a hitch on my wife's van, and I have a hitch on the EV. And I have towed grills. I haven't towed any smokers with the EV yet. I definitely towed a grill with the Passat. Like, bruh, I will load it up and get to towing. I also have a E350 Ford Econoline van. And unfortunately, that I call that Vanna. Vanna is down for the count. She needs a head gasket, or at least one or two head gaskets. And I just haven't. I can't afford to get her fixed right now. So we'll see. Marlon says, "Hey yo, Dashing fam. So should I be looking at a Blackstone for my flat top?" Marlon, I like my Blackstone, but I only use it. I swear I use that Blackstone like quarterly, or I'll get to the point where, um, I'm like, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I don't drive like that, and I don't drive just to drive. I don't drive to just drive. There's certain times when I do, like, if I'm like, oh, I'm 20 miles away from a milestone, right? So if I'm 20 miles away from, like, I know for sure when I was at, like, let's say 40 or 41 or 42,000 miles, I drove a few miles just to hit 40, like an even 42,000 or 43,000 miles. But I'm not like, I'm gonna drive my car to Hagerstown just because. Nah, I have not done it yet. But if I do drive just because, it'll be like a testing thing. So Quentin was asking about battery degradation and like taking a road trip. And I'm like, all right, well, we can go out to Western Maryland and back to see what the charging is like. Quentin says, yeah, the only one you should be looking for a flat top. Laura's back. Nice. Aaron says, but also you have to look at your buying a car or leasing it. We have mostly leased, so I burn up all the miles on a road trip. So Aaron, you know what's crazy? I heard someone talk about this today when they were talking about it, and he suggested leasing every single car. And I'm like, yo, I can't lease a car because of the mileage. He said, what you do is you go in, you sit down, and you negotiate I'll say the price for however many miles you're going to have that vehicle. And what you do is if you hit the miles early, you turn the car in early. Point blank, he said the value should hopefully hold up, and you'll get your money's worth out of that vehicle when you give it back. He said, or you can go in with set everything up to get the mileage at, like, let's say 13. He said 10 to 12,000 a year. He said, but before you sign in that dotted line, you say, you know what, let's bump that mileage up to 20,000 miles a year, just to be safe, right? And he said that will be cheaper than if you go in and tell them you're going to be driving 20,000 miles a year. They will negotiate you at a much higher rate, much higher price, all of those things. But he said basically mileage is negotiable. I kind of believe it. I never wanted a lease because I want my own stuff. CO said, being from Chicago, I'm going to GPS my offset to Burgess and we'll keep it chained to my backyard with cameras. Focus on it. I have 3 rots that weigh over 125 pounds to smoke your feet too. Yeah, buddy. So you know what's crazy, CO? I did a video a while back on me chaining my big green egg and my Traeger to my patio, drilled into the deck and put a bolt into the ground and bolted down a D-ring and put a lock on it. And those I'm still getting views on those videos. Because it is a thing. You live in an urban area, and granted, the big green egg weighs like 400 pounds, but if somebody who's motivated enough, they gonna try to take it. Um, yeah, so I get it. Come to Southern Maryland and visit my house. Only been 2 years. We've managed how to make it look like it's lived in every day. Oh man, I sure soon. It's just timing. Angela lives like an hour and a half away. I gotta get down there.
Where?
Angela's house.
Yeah. It's been a while.
So, case in point, this one has games almost every day and practice. And can you take me here? And can you take me there? Yeah. Blind man, what up, Dave? Go ahead and say hi to her. Just tell her hi so she'll stop crying. First love, yes indeed. People have been stealing grills and smokers for the metal. Yo, scrap metal is down right now. Down, 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 way down. Laura says it's a sad problem. Yes, but you know what's crazy? Yeah, Laura is, people are stealing metal because that is the thing that they can take and make some money on. Just the economy is in the toilet, and nobody's making money, and it's unfortunate that people are stealing. But even when you steal for scrap, the scrap isn't worth anything. It isn't worth anything. So, Quentin said, I do some serious time in jail. Someone's trying to steal my egg. You can take the whole house, but don't touch my damn egg. Hustler says, same here, Quentin. David, how you doing this evening? Or Dave. David? What do you prefer? I can't remember. Right. Trying to adjust my dot here. All right, let's see. CO said, if I wake up and find my Shirley or Lang smoker missing, the neighborhood alert system is going to be activated. You got a Shirley Fab smoker? What? No. I was working on my pew there. I might insure my smoker when I purchase it. That's a good idea. But your homeowner should cover it. You can take maybe an additional rider for something, I'm sure. Your insurance company's gonna take your money. They're gonna be like, what? You wanna pay us extra dollars to insure a smoker? Sure. Yeah, yes. Come on. No, I didn't go to sleep, Marlon. You're funny. All right. He said he prefers Dave. I just one of those things. I want to, make sure I'm on the right side of the law. Stop bonding with the metal. That's wrong. because the paper costs so much more to produce, and it doesn't last as long. Coins last forever. Coins outlast, especially small bills. You ever see little kid money? Gosh, I hate little kid money. Me all balled up. Hmm. Marlon said, "Hey, Quentin, stop bonding with metal. That is wrong. So wrong." Oh, yeah, paper gets torn and rolled up to do unscrupulous things. Yeah, man, plastic money. A melt in the sun. What? My kid split a $10 bill and couldn't figure out how to properly tape it together. Oh, so technically, Angela, you don't have to put it back together, but you will have to take it to the bank. When the bill is apart, oh, sorry, I did losing my belt here. When the bill is apart, but both serial numbers, you have both serial numbers, you can take it to the bank in two pieces and give it in, turn it into the bank, and they will exchange it for a new bill or a bill of like quantity or amount. That bill that's split is what's called mutilated, and they will, I won't say destroy it, but they will put it in what's called mutilated money, and they will get a replacement for it, so you don't have to worry about it. Let's see here. Angela says people keep cash in nasty places. Yeah, sure enough, like pockets. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, ooh, this is more than I thought. Shoot, I was about to flex. Like, yeah, I got like $10 in my pocket. Here's 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $47 in my pocket. Yeah. I had a 10. It had stars on it. When you look at the serial numbers, it's star, which meant that it was a reproduction. And I try to hold on to those bills, but I ended up having to give it, to one of the kids. I had to take out cash at the casino a few weeks ago and just felt so dirty in my hands. Kids need cash for stuff. Yep, there you go, Angela. I use credit for everything. Gotta get them points up. Yeah, well, when you, I'm gonna say, don't make enough to offset the cost of your credit cards, you supplement with cash. I used to run with $5 in my bra. I take it out and grab water. Felt so bad giving it to the water vendors, I guess. Truck stop lizards don't even use cash anymore. They use CashApp. Lot lizards. Oh boy, oh boy. See, ours are green, purple, and blue in color. So there's color on this. Here's a 10. This is Andrew Jackson. Oh, sorry, Hamilton. Jackson's on the 20. So there's green. The color is off because of the camera. There's red. There's more red and green, more red. And like, you can't, it's hard to see. I can see through. Like you can, yeah, you can't see it. But one of the other things too, and I don't know, because I worked in banking for, from when I worked in banking for almost 10 years, full time and part time. So I have a feel, like I can feel a counterfeit bill. What's crazy is I was working. Hold on, let's see. As I said, at least they're pretty. Yeah. No, men don't. Angela, no, real men don't do that. I'm not putting money. Nope, not nope. I'm gonna carry a wallet or I'm not going to carry cash. Period. Or I'm gonna say I'm not going to carry cash, but I'm going to carry money in my pocket, or I'm not going to carry it at all. I'm not putting money in my drawers. Um, y'all make it my dirty money point. Nope, I'm not. We have to send Dash an email for our cash. Yeah. Who else put money in the job? Thank you, Marlon. There you go. Mm. When's the last time I ran? I I don't I don't run per se, but I will get on the I don't even like the treadmill. I do the exercise bike just because it's better, easier on my knees. Um, but let's see. I won't say theoretically, but it's probably been a good 10, maybe 15 years since I ran. After high school, I used to run over. There's that track behind my mom's house where she lives. You know where she lives. Um, I used to go to that track and still try to, yeah. Uh, I'm telling you, brothers don't run through the city with money in a jockstrap, and no dudes are running in a jockstrap. This is something have no knowledge of. I'm telling you. We can poll a couple dudes in this chat right now. One, they don't run with jock straps. You use a jock strap if you are an athlete and playing a contact sport. That's it. Women wear bras all the time. Men don't wear jock straps. Yep, there you go. Quentin says put it in a sock. Um, but putting money in your pocket while working out isn't the same as directly in the jock strap. Nah. If it ain't got pockets, there you go. And here's the thing: specify zippered pockets, okay? Because you can zip your money up in your pocket. When I go to the gym in the morning, I have a pair of sweatpants that has a zipper on like the pant leg. I'll put my ID and my keys in there maybe, and it's zipped. Boom. I don't even usually take a credit card or anything like that, and I don't. I'm going to the gym at 4:30 in the morning. I don't need cash. I'm not no. Even when I went to the gym and it was the middle of the day, and if I took cash with me, it was going into a zippered pocket. Um, nope, not going to be putting any mind. I'm telling you, this is something you know nothing about. CEO said I have hype crackhead down the block. Whenever I grill, she catches the munchies and comes out. I'm going to give her a plate to keep her from possibly looking at my grills still. So it's crazy. The only problem with that though is if you invite her over, then she sees it. Um, but and if she sees it, she might be like, all right, I can take that. But just like you said, if you invite her and you give her something to eat, she might be like, oh, I'm gonna leave his stuff alone because he fed me. Hustler said, I have pockets in my sweats. Yep. Grandpa said, if you put cash in your drawers, please write me a check. Yeah. Yeah, and Marlon said, Angela, what guys are you hanging with? Men with leggings, like those football compression pants. Ones I saw. Um, Men who wear leggings. Leggings. My wallet stays locked in the car or locked in a locker. I can't see a reason to ever put it in the PP area. But they have an armband on pockets and pants over compression shorts, or just carry a key in a sock. Yeah. You should check out Lloyd Jiu-Jitsu. He runs an excellent schooling area. Nice. I want to say I've thought about Jiu-Jitsu. The problem is my knees. I have tendonitis in both knees, and then I have issues with my knees. I usually just run with an ID in my pocket just in case I can't count on the road, and I have to be ID, but usually don't need money on a run. I don't know what they're called. Laura says, Leggings. Okay. Marlon said the same thing. Lloyd Irvin. Well, I mean, CO, I would love to. Um, I'm too lazy for jujitsu. So here I'll tell you about this. I did this challenge I'll say a couple days ago now. So this is a playing card. Um, 5 rounds. The challenge is to use 5 rounds and hit the card 3 times at 75 feet. I, yeah, with the pistol, with the pistol, with the pistol. So yeah, I don't. The only physical exertion I do might be this, and even then, I might not close my left eye. I was a dude in the military, ran with my ID and room key and debit card to pay for breakfast on the way back. All those were in the armband. Do I wear a brace? No, I don't wear a brace because the only time it really bothers me is like coming from a seat or from a standing to a seated position or from a seated to a standing position and stairs. Getting in and out of my car, a lot of times I have issues, but I mean, I have. So going to the gym has helped, which is why I've been going to the gym, but my knees still, they're hurt. They're just not necessarily tight, but they're just stiff. I'm stiff first thing in the morning. So when I get up at 4:15, 4:30 in the morning, my knees are stiff, and it takes a little while for them to warm up. So me going to the gym and sitting on the exercise bike for 20 minutes to half an hour is good, and then I'll do like some circuit training depending on how much time I have left. Angela said money for water, and yeah, license was in my bra too for some reason. Yeah, street vendors don't take debit credit card usually, not the quick ones. Selling at the lights. Shoot, stairs suck. I'm on cement floor and 19 steps up to the lockers. Damn. She also said icy hot might help. I won't say I wear pants all the time, but I will definitely, consider it. But usually it's one of those things. Once I warm up, when I say warm up, once I, get kind of moving, it's better. But the first, like I get out of bed, and if I get out of bed and walk immediately down the steps, I won't say game over, but I'm taking steps one at a time because one knee hurts more than others, and it kind of flip flops on which knee hurts more than others, and I can push off one or like get down on. It's it's a whole thing. Laura says she's standing on cement floor. Yeah, I definitely understand that, Laura. Yeah, and it does not suck any less, I'm sure. All right, we are well over or into the third hour. Excuse me. Laura's right there. I like the A535, or you can get the older kind. Oh, she's talking about icy hot. Get the knee checked out. Might be neuropathy or something. Don't ignore the pain. So I have gotten it checked out, which is how I know that it is tendonitis. I've been to a orthopedic doctor. And the orthopedic doctor was like, "Hey, we're gonna give you a cortisone shot, and we're gonna see if that helps." Well, they gave me the cortisone shot, and he gave me the cortisone shot in one knee, right? He said, "We'll give you the shot in one knee. If it helps, then you can come back and get it in both knees or whatever." He's like, "But I don't want to give it to you, and you have a problem with both knees, and it takes like a few weeks for it to dissipate, wear off, and you're in pain that entire time. So he said, we'll do one knee at a time. I said, all right, cool. Well, he numbed the knee externally to give me the needle. Then he numbed the knee internally because the cortisone apparently burns like a mug. Well, when he numbed the knee internally, man, my knee felt freaking great until the next day. And it was right back to normal. Cortisone didn't do anything. So went back to the doctor and I'm like, yo, this is what happened. He's like, oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. You need physical therapy. I went to physical therapy. I went to physical therapy for like 6-8 months. And I was going to physical therapy like 2 to 3 times a week. And then we got it down. I got it down to like one time. Excuse me, like one time a week. But then the way my health insurance through my wife's company, we pay more out of pocket for certain things until you hit a certain deductible, and then it's like normal. Whoa, that out of pocket expense. Hey, Mr. PT guy, nothing personal, but I'm not gonna be able to come in because I can't afford to come through here. So I stopped going. But going to physical therapy was just like going to the gym. So after years, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the gym a couple times a week, and I felt better going to physical therapy a few times a week. So when I go to the gym, I feel better, and my knees don't hurt nearly as much when I do that. So I'm just gonna go to the gym a few times a week. That's my plan. My sleep schedule had been thrown off because of sports the last 2 weeks, but I'm gonna try to get back into it. Like I need to get up in the morning and go, but yo, it's 11:15 now, and that alarm's gonna go off at 4:15. I'm yawning just thinking about it. I don't do cortisone, some just stuff to use instead, especially for the knee. So the thing, Angela, is not in like a lot of people have issues with the joint. The issue is not in the joint; it's tendons. And I won't say there's no healing the tendon, but from what I understand, the only way to alleviate pain is to strengthen the muscle in and or around the tendons, which will make I don't know. It's like the stronger muscle will compensate for the distressed tendon. There's dude explained it, and I was like, oh, it made sense at the time. Be careful with those shots. Doctors love using knee patients as guinea pigs. They will always want to cut you. Don't fall for it. Physical therapy is good. Yeah, physical therapy is good. For someone who is on like state or VA benefits, but someone like me who has to pay insurance out of pocket, not the same. As I said, phone died again. Can't see what it's called. I had mine plugged in. It's mine was too, but Quart fell out and didn't realize it. For physical therapy, check out your local university that offers a physical therapy program major. You can obtain free therapy by students in training supervised by their instructors. That's always a good idea, a good option. But the I won't say the physical therapy for my knees. I could understand if it were like a like a car accident or some sort of sports injury, but unfortunately, and I know exactly when it happened to my knees. I was on a hike with my sons, and my one son who's athletic was like, "Yeah, sure, this is not a problem. Let's run up this hill." My other son who's not athletic, I wanted to be an example for him, so I pushed myself and hurt myself to help him, to motivate him. So, yeah. I don't say you live and you learn, but yeah. Angela said off-brand Peloton. I used to just buy a Peloton and ride with me in the morning. But Quentin, what time are you riding? Because I'm probably already working by the time you get up to start riding. Quentin says 30-minute ride burns 400 to 600 calories. Laura says quads and hams help, but if they can be built stronger, yeah. Quentin says why you gotta hate. That's what she does. Free dental care at dental schools. I care at optometry schools, etc. Most medical schools offer decent rates too. Yeah. 5:30 is my new schedule. At 5:30, I'm trying to get back home so I can shower and be logged on by 6 a.m. So my alarm has been set for 4:15 in the morning um, to get up, be out the door by hopefully 4:30, and that's the gym. They have a rental program. You don't have to buy one at full price currently. You know, it's funny. You almost say funny you say that, Quentin. I was approached. I got an email from a exercise bike company, one of those bikes that knockoff that has a screen, and they're like, "Hey, can we interest you in a exercise bike that you could tell your subscribers about and save $100?" I was like, "Yes, I am. I'm interested because I actually do use the exercise bike." So I'm like, "Yo, I'm interested. Hook me up." Uh, Angela said, "I used to get my hair done for the low at the hair school that was by my old house. They did a really good job too. Yes." So what's funny? I sold food. I used to sell food to this. It was a barber school, and but the only problem is it was all the way across town. This guy's name was Ashwin. Ashwin the barber. But I used to go in there and sell food to his folks. And to him, he'd be like, "Yo, I'm getting lunch today from the barbecue guy." And he'll bring it right to us. Man, if I had it, I was selling it to him. Talk about 2014, 2015, 2015. Usually, I won't say usually, but man, sure enough. Gotta look him up, see what and or if he's still doing. Da, 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 da. CEO said, "Make sure your kids learn self defense too. It's a must for your daughter and sons, especially when they're off to college." Indeed, you know, I won't say my safety, but I am a big proponent of firearm safety and firearms, I'm saying in general. But we actually had a range day. My kids and I had a range day last Friday. We went to the range and had a ball. But that's something you'll probably, I'm gonna say, never see me post anything about on social media because surprise. But yes, self defense is a big thing with me. Swim are nice, but I bought mine for $20. It has over 100 programs, and the rest of the story. You getting what's the rest of the story? You getting a bike? What's the company? I don't know. I mean, they sent me an email, and I replied and was like, "Hey, I'm interested." That was it. I probably need to check my spam email. I get lots of emails like, "Hey, business opportunity," or excuse me, video opportunity. Laura, stop counting. Um, I have the Echelon bike. That's what I miss about going to the salon. People stay bringing food in there, and it was always good. Yeah. CEO said firearm advocates are going to be challenged due to the active shooter idiot in Maine. What active shooter idiot? I'll say what, but what this time? Um, there's always something. Always, always, always. Um, Susie is back. Susie, thanks for hanging out. Seriously. Um, Angela, thanks for hanging out. Stop it, Laura. Dude. I don't know what that means, but it just makes me, yeah. Susie said, "I've been here." Well, I appreciate you being here. It's just, oh, I am fading quickly. I am tired. I was up late last night. I was up to well after midnight last night. Disappointing, heartbreaking loss. Just listening to reading comments and laughing at the thought of a guy running in a jockstrap. I mean, yes. I mean, maybe my cousin knows more athletes that are accustomed to we wearing a jockstrap, but regular guys don't wear jockstraps. And you know what's even funnier is Taste Hustle number two, who is the athlete of my three children. They barely want to wear jockstraps when they're playing games, like to the point where the umpires, or yeah, when you're playing baseball, the umpires are checking to make sure they have them on. They don't want to wear them damn things. I don't want to say jock straps. They don't really wear jocks. They wear cups. Um, yeah. Mm. Active shooter somewhere around 20. Like current active shooter. Oh, come on. What? Plate. T. Yeah, name. 20 dead, dozens more injured in Lewiston shooting event. That's exactly why, with a pistol that was 75 feet, on Wednesday evening. Oh man. Active shooter at two locations in Lewiston. Two locations, a bowling alley and a bar. Urging people to stay inside and lock the doors. Issued shelter in place. So, some dummy has been identified as the person of interest. Yeah, but I want to say, dude, I lived through the DC sniper. I mean, I could tell you the connections I had with the DC sniper. Hey, Russ, what's going on? How you doing, man? Good to see you. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. And also, he said, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. CO says so far the body count for active shooting is somewhere around 20. Yep, I read 20. It's just I love mine, but the weights, but it has a weights like Peloton and screen. Shot for free ride app to the 50-inch TV in the room. So it beats the little Peloton screen. As I said, I don't want the umpire checking. uh, it says, OMG, I remember cup check in Little League. So the whole thing is the ump just, he'll pretty much say cup check, and you tap it. You know, they're not checking you. Damn, things are still the same after all those, yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, I mean, wait, a can of Lysol? But I'll take that money. I wanted to wear that uncomfortable ass thing. Yep. Until the pitcher threw a ball and missed the strike zone inside. Lord. Oh man. Maria, how you doing? She says, hi Dash. Hi chat. How y'all been? We've been good. You know what? No, we haven't been good. We have not been good. You know why we haven't been good? Because Maria's not here. Maria, you need to be here more often, and then we'll be good. Then we'll be good. Only then. Only then. As I said, if you guys don't run with a jock strap, y'all just be running with the balls bouncing. No, you have draws on. I'm gonna stop entertaining this because Angela, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. No. You don't wear like if you're in organized sports, you don't free ball. You don't. That's just not something you do. You wear your drawers like normal. The whole problem is, or compression shorts. But nowadays, there is a cup pocket built in to your compression shorts. so you don't have to wear a jock strap. Like I couldn't tell you when the last time I heard or even knew of someone that was currently wearing a jock strap. Like that's just not something that is done any longer. Not even gonna read that, Grumpus. How did we get on the subject not wearing one right now? Just leave it to Angela. That's how. Russ says go birds. Yes. Yes indeed. Thanks, Russ. Goodness. All right, guys. It is almost 11:30. I'm going to call it momentarily. Really want to say thank you for hanging out. Russ says good night. Hey, thanks Russ for joining us. You know, fashionably late and everything. He's tardy to the party. Quinn says, all right, time to sleep. Got to get up for the workout. Yes, you do. Oh man, I hate seeing stuff like that. Definitely. Every time I think of the football commercial about your boys, the boys hang low, swings fall. Listen to Cole's line. Yeah. See you at the beach Saturday or catch the crabs. No. Quitting on Saturday, I am going to an indoor water park with Taste Tester number 3. That's what we're doing for her birthday. We are going to say northern Maryland, but we're going to a spot further north, and we're going to hang out with one of her friends from her old school all day on Saturday. Yay! So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Water park fun. Let's see. Maria says sorry for showing up late. Nah, you don't have to apologize. You know, I know you're on a few hour different time zone, so you probably, it's probably just right on time for you. Putting your kids down and getting settled. Excuse me. So I'm not faulting you, Maria. Jimmy says night, guys. Have a great rest of the week. Later, Dash. Susie says good night, barbecue fam. It was another great night. See you next week. Yes, indeed. That's an older four ball one. Yeah, yes, an older football. Quentin says you can go to an outdoor water park and catch crabs. Yes, indeed. Steven, this is good night. Aw. Till next week, have a great rest of the week and upcoming weekend. Yes, indeed. Yes, Maria, they're all over. Groma says, whoa, that's a lot of kids and adults peeing in the same place. Don't just put it on the kids. Shoot. I know adults be doing it too. I was just kidding. If I catch my limit, I'll drop some off to you. Hell yeah, man. It's barely 8:30 for you. For those of us who are on the correct side of the country, it is 11:30. It's barely 11. Yeah, barely 8:30. Ooh, just rubbing it in. I'm 3 hours behind. While I'm in the future, you're living in the past. Man, oh man. All right, listen. I'm going for real this time. It is after 11:30. Thank you guys so very much again, as always, for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Can't say thank you guys enough. Those of you guys who are still here, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week, next time. Oh, shout out to those who are rewatching. Rewatch gang, just comment rewatch gang below. Bumpy, hopefully you there on the rewatch gang. Oh man, who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh man, the name is escaping me right now. But we met up not too long ago, so I just want to say thank you in advance for hanging out and rewatching. Appreciate you, and I see y'all next time. I'm gone.